Hello, and welcome back to Wildsonne Art Studio. My name is Robinsunne. Please do like or comment or subscribe or all three or share or all four. This video, of course, these ideas. So we're back to this one-page paper series of making little books out of just a single sheet of paper. So you'll remember that we started, never mind this red line here, but we started folding our book in half and in half and in half, and then just once in half, hot dog way. And then we cut to make a T-shaped book. And that came out with a little finagling with a book that had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pockets. 10 pages and 3 pockets. These pictures are all thanks to a National Geographic travel catalog, which is super fun. With this style of book, you can also make a little tiny book. This is a Little House on the Prairie book that my kids had when they were little, and it was so well read and worn that the binding was just falling apart. So I get to make art with it. This is a map of the Philippines on one side and Himalayan mountains, part of India, Nepal. This is, I guess, India is still here. Anyway, these were some washi tapes that I made. These have, the 3 pockets, top, side, top, and side. And then here it is in a 12 by 12 piece of paper. The same thing with side pockets and a top pocket and side pocket. And there we go. So that was the T-shaped book, and I will link down below all the videos where we went over these. The next book that we did was the spiral cut book. Now this has a middle cut and a middle fold. Sorry, focus. A middle fold, and so we folded it in half, and then in half again, and in half again, and then the lengthwise. So a fold in the middle, and half up and half down. So we have 16 rectangles and a spiral cut, and this cut made this book that had quite a few pockets and turns and wiggles and more pockets and journal cards, and let's see, this goes like this and this and this and this, and yes, so that's how we got there. So that was kind of fun. It's a really fun book to make. It is a little discombobulating when you actually try to read it, but it's fun anyway because it's art. So that was the spiral book. This is the Weeping Willow book. So we did the same 1, 2, 3 folds, 1, 2, 3 folds, 16 rectangles. And what we got, well, I never actually made you a book for this. Yes, I did. I made you a Weeping Willow book. Well, anyway, this is an extremely wiggly book. And it's really fun to play with. Oh, I know what that book was. I did make you a book. It was this book with all the words, and they sort of twist back and forth. So this is a very fun book to make, this Weeping Willow. So if we put this like this, there's the trunk with the willow branches coming down. And the thing about this book is that it gets twisted in all kinds of directions. You are wonderful. So this was this book, The Weeping Willow. And today we are doing the last book in the series. And this is either, I called it the left and the right, but of course, right, left cut, right cut. These dotted lines are the cuts. And we get a book that, with just a little bit of work, actually works out pretty well to have the spine kind of, sort of, right there, with a few fold outs. So where the paper clips are here, if we open this up and glue along the spine and the bottom, we can make a pocket right there. And then this is sort of just an accordion fold. And we have another, if you take it apart and glue it, you can get another pocket here. And there's another accordion. And then another pocket here. And then there's another accordion fold. I did this with an 11 by 14 Canson, came out of a big drawing pad book. So depending, of course, with all of these books, depending on the size of paper you start with, your ending up book will be bigger or smaller. This is was made from an 8.5 by, here, let's do this. And this was made with an 8.5 by 11 piece of copier paper. This was made by an 11 by 14 paper. You see the difference. And this was made by some 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. So it's kind of smaller than this one, but bigger than this one. So I'll show you this at the end. Let's talk about how to fold and cut the right, left, right book. So I'm going to start out with a piece of 12 by 12. This isn't really cardstock, but it isn't really paperweight. It's right in between. I guess it's scrapbooking paper. It's kind of a construction paper weight. So we're going to do fold down the middle, then a fold in half, and a fold in half. And I recommend getting a bone folder, or if you happen to have a pair of scissors that has a hard plastic handle, these make great bone folders as well. And then we're going to open this all up and turn it 90 degrees and fold it the other way. This isn't really hot dog hamburger because it's a square piece of paper. I hope you all are doing very well when I am making and posting this video, it is almost Christmas time. But all of these books would make wonderful little, very special Christmas cards, or Valentine's Day cards, or birthday cards. I'm folding these the other way because the book goes back and forth, and it's nice to just train the paper to feel comfortable folding in either direction. Okay, so now we have a piece of paper. There are 16 squares, and we're going to cut 3 squares from the right, 3 squares from the left, and 3 squares from the right. So make a great birthday present, an anniversary present. You can write a little love letter in there. If somebody was retiring or leaving a job, you could write, actually you could have everybody in the office take a square of the paper and write a little message. So we want to be cutting as much as you can right along this little ridge, the folded bump. Now it's a bump in the paper, which makes it sort of hard to cut along, but do your best. We've already folded the paper, so the paper already has an idea that it's going to be constructed with folds. So there's the right hand 3 boxes in, and the left hand 3 boxes in, and the right hand 3 boxes in. So we'll start at top or bottom. It doesn't make a difference. We will fold on top and fold behind. Now we're going to go around a corner. So we'll go on top and behind, and in the front and behind. We're going around another corner again. The front, behind, fold to the front, fold to behind, and the last corner, fold to the front, fold behind, to the front, and behind, and to the front. There we go. We can kind of sort of push and press and make the book secure in where it's going. And there we go. Now we have, remember the 3 paper clips. We can make a pocket here because the book wants to fold out in that way. So if we turn that page into a pocket, then we keep the spine there. This page has a bottom fold, so it wants to fold in a crazy way, but if we glue it for a pocket, we can keep the spine in that direction. And here's the third one. So let's do that. I always say this is Elmer's glue. So the first couple of pages are kind of an accordion, and then we get to this top folding. Let's glue the spine and the bottom. And I kind of forgot to do this ahead of time. let us get a hole punch and make a little, I think that's right, thumb hole right there. And we'll bring this down. And now we have these 3 accordion pages and a pocket page right there. I want to let that sit for just a second. And we have some more accordion pages, and we have a another place we can put a pocket page. And make another thumb hole in this one, and we'll glue along the spine edge and the top edge. There's another pocket. Now we have a couple more accordion pages and the last horizontal fold there. So we'll open that up and glue the spine side and the bottom. I forgot to do the punch first. Take a breath. And now we have a book that behaves sort of like a book. I love this cut. This is a great cut. So let me show you a book that I made. Also from a 12 by 12 paper, but I made the covers a little big with these arches. So there are the first couple of accordion pages. And then here's a pocket page. And then another couple of accordion pages. And this is so great because this is one-sided scrapbooking paper, and we never get into the white sides. We have the color facing up all the way through the book, which is super great. So I just noticed something. The fold right here wasn't perfect, and there's a little bit of white there. I can take a pair of scissors and just snip that off, and I'm not disturbing the structure of the book at all. So I'll do that afterwards. And now we have a couple more, second to last set of accordion pages. And another pocket with a tag. And then the last set of accordion papers. Ta-da! So there we go. So this would make a great book to put inside a pocket or a purse or a bag so that you always had someplace to put your good ideas. It would make a wonderful present for a holiday, a birthday, a going away party, a coming home party, a middle of the summer party, anything. It would make a wonderful party favor. It would make a really sweet I love you paper, because my love expands as time goes by, right? Isn't that how love works? So, thank you all so much for being with me on my little journey of making books. here. I am so happy to have you with me. Da, 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 da. And my blessing wish for you today is that may we have many opportunities in our lives to express love to each other. Love and appreciation. Yes, both things. And I blow these blessing wishes out across the planet. Have a lovely day. This is also a super great project for people who are on vacation to just have something to do and remember their vacation. So I wish you very, very well, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.